West Wendover game. We got both these teams here. The opening tip was given to Incline. We've got Wendover right now with an 8-2 league record, and Incline with a 9-1. This is a pivotal game for both teams. Lovelock just winning the wings with 3. Wendover can pull this off. They'll be tied for first. We've got Cade Brown. Oh, and a nice long three-pointer by number 12. Number 12 for Incline, almost stolen. Oh, and it's stolen by West Wendover. Another layup by a nice block by Dustin Dobbs, who brings it all the way down the floor, splits his defenders, and tosses it long over to Cade. Thinks about the 3. These two teams are going to be going after each other because this is almost for first place right now. Manuel over on the far corner gives it to Cade, who's set up at the top of the key. A long shot for Cade Brown, who downs the three-pointer at the top of the key. Ties the score at 3-3 with just under a minute gone in this first quarter. We got a drive by number 40, pushes it into offensive, and a defensive rebound down by Manuel. Brings the ball down, Dustin Dobbs, who bounces it in, takes it up left-handed. Easy layup for Dustin Dobbs. The Wolverines are feeling a lot of confidence at home tonight. That gives the Wolverines a 2-point lead early in the game. Incline is passing the ball around very quickly. Number 11 takes a long three-pointer, and that one's good. It's kind of a nice shooting Incline team. We've got 5-6. They take over the lead by 1. Long press with Chaz Brown coming over, takes a 15-footer, and that goes down. These two teams are matching point to point. Nice shot by Chaz on the outside. Defense is coming down. 12 penetrates up, throws up a hoper. Nothing but air. Manuel gets the defensive rebound on that one as they bring the ball back down. Goes in deep to Ernesto, who sees Dustin Dobbs. Tries to bring it up, tosses it up. Oh, and he gets an offensive foul. That's only the first team foul for Wendover.
Offensive foul is called on number 34, Dustin Dobbs. That is his first team foul.
That's only Dustin's first foul. No problem here for the Wolverines. They've still entertained a 1-point lead. Number 12 takes another long three-pointer, bounces out, and defensive rebound by Chaz Brown. Passes off to his brother Cade. Long pass down to Manuel. Pops up for another 3. And that one is good as well. Moves the Wolverines up by 4 points, their biggest lead of the game so far. Plenty of time left to play though. Number 12 thinks about it, takes it deep into 55. They pop it back out. Nice defense by the Wolverines. 44 is calling for it down low. Oh, and Chaz picks his pocket and pulls away with the ball. Dustin drives, fakes it back out. Manuel's calling for somebody to come up and get the ball. There we go. Dustin, takes it inside and is blocked, but he's fouled. Hard foul by number 12. Dustin should get 2 shots at the charity stripe for this one. Dustin, who's had some pretty good breakout games the last couple weeks. He scored last week about 21 points in the last game against Hawthorne, where Cade scored 16. They both had a great effort that game. We got Dobbs with the second one, and that one just comes off the front, but he gets 1 out of that. Gives the Wolverines a 5-point lead with 4:14 left in the first quarter. Oh, Manuel almost picks number 12's pocket. Hits the line first. The Incline ball, about half court.
Go, get it in, get it in.
12 pivots over, loses it almost to the top. Nice defense by the Wolverines. Oh, and he calls the basket. What a late call by the ref. He's got 42 with the push, calls the basket. It's only the second team foul for the Wolverines. Just over 4 minutes to play in this quarter. First one's long out. Oh, bounces way out. Try to run it down, passes it back in, and it's held up by Dawes, but not quite. Oh, Chaz almost gets it, tips it out of bounds. Nice effort by number 20, Cade Brown.
Yeah. There it is.
Number 11 banks it off and gets 2 points for that one. West Wendover's leads caught by 1. Oh, and they get a foul on the call, and no call. The ref calls a traveling. Terrible call by the outside ref. Whoa, Incline gets a break on that one. .44 tries to put it up and comes back in, and he's tied up by Cade, and then he calls a jump ball. West Wendover's ball.
It's all right, good play. It's okay, good play. Pounding it in on him.
We got full court pressure by Incline, comes over, oh, and Ernesto tops it off, hands it, goes back to Ernesto. Good recovery by West Wendover. Manuel splits him to the pumper, oh, and it's just off. And we got Dustin Dobbs inside, and it should be called on Incline. West Wendover will take the ball out from underneath their own basket. Cade brings it in to Chaz, who dribbles into the center, fakes him up, oh, and passes back out to Manuel. Wolverines bring it back out, set their plays. Dustin Dobbs in for the left-hander, and he's fouled by number 44. Nice interior penetration by Dustin Dobbs off of a pass for Manuel. Dustin will get 2 free shots for this one. West Wendover's leads back down to 12. Back down 12 to 10, I'm sorry, just 2-point lead. Dobbs can expand on it. Misses that one. Defensive rebound by Incline. 22 takes it in, tosses it up. Oh, offensive board, and there's a fight for it. Wendover's got to get a body on somebody in there. They can't let him get that many shots at the basket. Another penetration. Oh, and Ernesto comes over and they call a quick foul on him. 22 kind of shuffled his feet a little bit on the interior. I don't know what they're seeing there. He'll get 2 shots at the line. Wolverines' 3rd team foul. 22 throws up a brick. Oh, and that one pulls itself back down and closes the lead by 1. Long pass down to Cade, who gets to go does a layup on the other end. Nice heads-up play by West Wendover to pass it all the way over the defense and score 2 on the other end. 14-11 now is the score. A floater goes up, and no, it's off. Defensive rebound by Manuel, goes down to Dustin Dobbs, who sees the lane, elevates up, and does an easy layup. I wouldn't be surprised if the Incline coach calls a quick timeout here. He should. Probably settle his boys down. That brings the lead back up to 5. 2:20 left in the first quarter. Long shot by number 22, and it's off. And defensive board by Chaz Brown, who's tied up immediately by 44. And it's a jump ball. Oh, the Wendover crowd didn't like that one. They thought he was grabbed on that play. 16-11 right now. Incline ball. Oh, long pass outside. Interior cut by number 11. It tosses it up over his shoulder and it goes in. Cutting the lead of West Wendover down to 3. Some quick passes by the Wolverine, and Ernesto drives all the way in, tries to pass it. And he calls an offensive foul on Ernesto. I don't know what these refs are thinking here. Both guys were moving. I don't know what the ref was thinking on that one. That shouldn't have been a foul on either guy. Incline will get the benefit of that call and bring it out of bounds. .22 shuffles it in, comes in, tries to underhand it up, and it's off. Defensive board by Casey Crawford, who just came in for Ernesto. Got Kay trying to find some room. Oh, and the ref calls an offensive foul. This ref never was very good, but I guess he's proven it tonight again. Boy, I'll tell you. That's going to be a hard ref to play with if you can't even bump on the drives. Brings it down deep. And that ref doesn't call a thing, and Chaz Brown gets it, and the crowd's calling for it. These refs need to start calling it both ways. If they're going to let one side bump, they got to let the other side bump. That's only the 14th foul for Incline. We got the full court press. Dustin Dawes starts to bring it up. He's looking. Goes over to Casey Crawford, who holds it up. Chaz gets the ball. Big crossover dribble. And nice interior pass, who brings it up. Throws it up and immediately fouled by number 22. Cade Brown will get 2 shots for that foul. As he goes to the line with 55 seconds left in the first quarter, he can expand the Wolverine lead to probably 18 if he hits both. Oh, and he misses the first one. Wolverines aren't hitting their foul shots early on in the game. Uh-oh, we got a quick substitution in for Manuel. We got Luis Perez in. Cade misses the second one. Casey tries to get it, and Chaz almost gets it. And no jump ball called on that one. Cade trying to give him a hard time, and he's bouncing around. Should have been probably 5 seconds out there. He throws up a hopper, and Dustin Dobbs down for the defensive board, and quick foul by Incline. That moves their 16th foul. We'll take the ball out of bounds down here. Luis Perez takes the ball out of bounds, dribbles up, surveys the court, gets a screen from Casey Crawford. Then we've got a quick foul by number 30, which turns it into a 1-and-1 situation now. 1-and-1. Both teams are playing very aggressive. It's 5-7 on the team fouls. Quite a bit for this first half. We got 28.8 seconds left in this quarter. Score still sitting at 16-13. A good first quarter of play by both teams. Luis Perez goes up and misses that one. Controlled by Incline, who brings it down very quickly. Number 10 has an open lane and blocked by Dustin Dobbs. Nice block by Dustin. And Cade Brown almost picks it out. Oh, and the ref calls a foul. Come on, ref, both ways. Gee, that's ugly. Cade Brown gets that one for just going up in the air with the guy coming. It was a open ball foul. 44 pushes it up, fight for the rebound. Casey finally gets it off of a save by Jake Palafox. 4.4 seconds left. Oh, and he does pass it down. 1 second left. A hoper up, and it goes down. And of course, the ref calls it good. Ties the score up 16-16. Okay, that ends this first quarter at 16-16 with a long-range shot by Incline at the end. Okay, now just come down here. That one was a quick shot when he only had 1 second. The clock was running out and threw it up and got a nice bank off the top. This game's kind of ugly both directions. They're not letting these kids play either way. Especially one ref in particular that's always been a terrible ref. He's even bad. I used to have him ref in county ref. He was terrible ref. The other two are pretty good.
How come they have 3 refs?
They do that to try to control the game.
It's not working.
No. Well, they're letting both sides. They should go in both ways. I mean, they're both bumping each other and they're calling.
Yes, they are. They are. But if they let it get too physical, then it gets everybody. It does. It gets bad. They just need to calm it.
Yeah, they need to calm it.
And every time somebody does something wrong, they need to get it fouled so that we don't get out of control.
Exactly. And both sides are doing it.
Yeah.
We just,
yeah. But my side.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I know. It's always that way.
Yeah.
Here we're back in the second quarter with the Wolverines. We do this for our TV channel too.
Oh, great.
It comes down. Luis Perez is back in the game, and Dustin Dobbs gets an open lane and puts it off the glass and goes down. Nice passing by the Wolverines to get that point. They extend the first lead of this quarter, 18-16. Quick passes over to number 10. In these two teams' first meeting, Incline was the victor by over 20 points. Ooh, their coach calls a quick timeout. He sees his guys kind of out of sync a little bit, needs to bring them back in. We've got, we got Larson, who's got a pretty good squad in right now. He's getting some good quality play by everybody. This first meeting between these two teams, Incline dominated the game by beating the Wolverines by 20 points. They had some high scores. Number 22, 30, and 44 all scored double digit. The Wolverines didn't have a very good game that night. Tonight we've got Dobbs playing exceptionally well. Cade playing some good ball as well. And they're controlling the offensive boards a lot better. We'll see what the Incline coach got his guys to do. I think he changed up the offense a little bit. Brings it down deep to 44, who comes in and immediately fouled by, I don't know which one he's going to call a foul on. Calls it on 4-5, moving.
Wolverine foul is called on number 45, Casey Crawford. That is his first personal.
That calls on Casey Crawford. That is his first personal. That's the 17th foul for the West Wendover team, which he'll get 2 shots anyway because it was a shooting foul. But from now on, it's 1-1. Both teams are shooting terrible from the line tonight. .44 will get a second chance. We got a couple substitutions coming in. We got Manuel coming in for Jake Palafox. And I believe the Incline guy is going to come in for the person shooting the foul shot. That second shot is good. We've got a substitution coming in. That moves the score 18-17 with still 7:15 left in this first half. Incline puts on full court pressure. Casey puts it over to Dustin Dobbs, who brings it over. He looks over to Casey. Brings it back to Dustin Dobbs. Nice press breaker there. We got a pass over to Dustin Dobbs, who does another layup but misses it. Oh, a little too much English on that ball. We should have had 2 points for that one. Nice effort by Dobbs, though. Oh, quick. Oh, and he calls it a quick foul. A little bit late, but it was a foul. He grabbed his arm. So it's 18-17 still. We got Wesley Mitchell coming in for Chaz Brown. A lot of substitutions going on by Larson tonight. Coach Larson's up giving his guys some directions. That shot is way off, and Casey Crawford goes up for a defensive rebound. Passes over to Wesley Mitchell, who sizes up the court. Oh, Manuel almost gets a back door on that one, but chooses to come back. Comes Dobbs way over. Back over to Casey Crawford, who's bumped. Oh, and loses the ball, and it's back to Dustin Dobbs. And back to number 12. And then we get the ref calling a foul on this one. I don't know who he called that one on. This is the time in the game when both players are going for the ball. The ref should just let it go. I don't know what he's calling on that one. But now it turns it into a 1-and-1. Dobbs will get a chance to shoot two if he makes his first one. And that one's high off the board and almost ran down by Dobbs, but controlled by Incline. West Wendover's holding a slim 1-point lead. Penetration in, they bring it back out. Oh, 12 falls down and picked up by Manuel. Manuel bounce passes to Dustin. Let's see how he does on this layup. Yep, it completes this one. 20-17. Dobbs is having another breakout game tonight. And stolen by Luis Perez on the other end. Nice hustle play and foul by number 12. Who will get a 1-on-1 play on this one. Nice heads-up play by Luis Perez, a little guy. Incline's planning on a mass substitution here. 3 guys in. Wendover puts back in Chaz. Dustin's going to take a little bit of a break right now. The West Wendover team's got a 3-point lead now, 20-17. 5:50 left in the second half. 1-on-1 situation for Lewis. And the first one goes way off in his fight, and Chaz comes down with the offensive board. Nice pop-up by Chaz, and he sees Wesley Mitchell underneath, who pops it up and is fouled underneath. Some nice passing by the Wolverines on that play. Chaz Brown with a strong offensive rebound off that foul shot. The Wolverines have been really successful at the free throw line tonight. They missed a ton of them. Let's hope Wesley can change that one. Oh, and that one rims in and out. If the Wolverines would hit all their free throws, we'd probably be up by 10. That extends the lead to 4 points, the biggest of the second quarter. 22 sees a lane and comes in and bumps it off. Boy, that was quick. And Luis Perez down with a defensive board. Comes down fast, but brings it back out to wait for his team. Back over to Wes. Chaz looking. Be patient here. Manuel's open for a long three and puts that one down. Nice shooting by the Wolverines to hit a long three-pointer. That gives them a 7-point lead, their biggest of the game. Nice defense by Chaz, but of course this ref calls a very quick foul. Should be called on the floor, I hope. This should be a 1-on-1 basket attempt. Of course, that both teams are like 9 and 10, so it's almost a 2-shot. Yeah, but it's 1-on-1. One more foul will be 2. We got a quick substitution coming in. Dustin Dobbs coming in for Chaz. Both teams experiencing a lot of fouls in this game. This should be interesting in the second half. 44 hits his first one. Closes the lead to within 6. Still 24-18 with 5:03 left in the second quarter. 44 hits both shots, and the Wolverines bring it back out, and they pull off their full court press. It's the first time this game Incline's pulled off the press. A few cutters. We got it over to Dustin Dobbs, who tries to penetrate, but nothing but green. Goes down to Casey Crawford in the corner, back to Manuel, who thinks about the shot. Oh, and double pumps it up, and it's back to Manuel. Wolverines playing pretty smart tonight. Oh, and back to Dustin Dobbs, who does a little spin, and up and in. Dobbs is just controlling that right hand of the basket. I believe Dobbs has probably got 12 to 14 points just off that one side. 26 to 19. They keep their lead at 7. 22 looking way in. 22 spins up, tries to kiss it, oh, and it goes in. And he spins it off, but it's 26 to 21. Oh, a little bit of a travel, and Dobbs comes under, does a reverse, and it's good. Dobbs can do no wrong on the right-hand side of the basket. 28 to 21. Dobbs single-handedly is keeping these guys in the game. Oh, and that one's held. We got a quick foul by, I'm not sure who we got it on. 45, he picks up another foul. This will be a 2-shot foul no matter what.
That's his second personal team foul. Going to the line for the
We still got 3:29 left in this half. 28-21's the score. 7-point lead for the Wolverines on some nice ball playing. Exceptional playing by Dustin Dobbs. 30 hits the first one. We got a couple substitutes. Cade Brown back in for Luis Perez, and Ernesto in for Casey Crawford. Hits the second one, closes the lead down to 5. 28 to 23 with 3:27 left in the half. Dustin Dobbs drives him, sees a lane, puts up another one, and puts it in. 30 to 23. 44 does a spin move, and he scores on the inside. Cade with a nice behind the back between the legs move. Does a spin and travels. They caught him for walking on that one. We hit the 3-minute mark right now. Nice little spin move by Cade, but he got caught a little bit in there and traveled on it. Right now for West Wendover, we've got Manuel, Cade Brown, Ernesto, Wesley Mitchell, and Dustin Dobbs. 44 pops out for a little 10-footer, and defensive rebound by Wesley Mitchell. Wolverines advance the ball. Looking. Ernesto way on the top. Oh, deep into Ernesto, pulls up with his big body and bounces it back out. Oh, long bounce by Ernesto. One of the few bad passes I've seen all night by the Wolverines. A little bit out of sync here. They just need to keep their heads in this last couple minutes, and they can control the boards. They're still with a 5-point lead. Oh, 55. Oh, and Cade Brown then ties it up, but no call. The rest were all asleep on that one. I guess they're letting them tackle each other for the ball now. Incline being very patient. Oh, and they get an interior pass. That cuts the lead down to 3. West Wendover had as much as 7 in this quarter, and now it's down to 3. Cade tries to penetrate, but hits the wall. We've got 3 seconds on Ernesto. Another costly Wendover turnover. Got to get a little bit more movement there. They're all watching each other out there. It's 30 to 27. They can cut the lead to 1. Number 11 takes a long three. It's way off the mark, but they get their own offensive board. Quick little 10-footer, and over the back by 22. Nice boxing out by number 32, Wesley Mitchell, and he's immediately fouled by Incline player for over the back. He'll get 2 shots. We're over the 10 foul limit, so every shot's 2. Wesley misses that one. Like I mentioned before, the Wolverines struggling at the line tonight. We got a whole bunch of substitutes coming in for West Wendover. We got Ernesto Cade out. We got Luis Perez in, Jake Palafox, Casey Crawford, Dustin Dobbs, and Wesley Mitchell. Will probably complete the quarter for the Wolverines. Dustin Dobbs hits the second one. We've got 1:24 left in the quarter with Incline controlling the ball. West Wendover still with a 4-point lead. What do we got underneath? Oh, we got pushing off by the Incline team. Quick foul. Now we'll go down there and shoot 2 fouls. We're going to walk all the way down. Good break for the Wolverines on that one. I still don't think that ref's worth much, but I guess he saw one there. We'll take what we can get. Lewis puts that one in. Can extend the Wolverine lead by 6 if he hits that one, and it is 33-27. Just over a minute left to play in this half, and a good half of basketball it has been. .55's looking around, didn't have much. The Wolverines doing some intense defense right now, trying to hold them down so they can't score this last 50 seconds. Oh, some tough screens. 44 drives inside, does a spin, puts it up, and it's over the other side, and they fight for the ball. And it is Wolverine basketball off of the green. Nice hustle by the Incline player, but it came off his hands. 32 seconds left. Dustin Dobbs controls the ball at the top of the key. Luis Perez trying to get open. A couple good, nice cutters. We got it back out to the top of the big guy. Jake Palafox. We got 16 seconds left on the clock. Luis Perez brings it back down to Jake. Stirs over. 10 seconds left. In the hands of Dustin, who hasn't missed too many times. 6 seconds. And he throws up a 3 and hits that one too. Dustin Dobbs is on fire. Okay, that completes this first half of play, 36-27, with Dustin Dobbs just lighting up the basket as they go into the biggest lead of the game right now. You guys started? Okay. We got the start of the second half here of the Incline West Wendover game. This is an intense league battle for first place. Incline, which has got a record of 9-1 in league, and Wendover at 8-2. Oh, nice defensive rebound by Manuel on that shot. Oh, and it's picked away by number 44. Number 11 takes that long, and he's fouled on the three-point line. That will send him to the line for 3 shots. We'll see how the teams do this second half. They've both been struggling at the free throw line this whole game. See how the second half comes out. Hopefully they've settled down and they can hit some of their free throws. And it seems like it goes into the second half. He misses his first one. Second shot is good. He'll get one more. West Wendover still has a 36-28 lead going into the second half. And he hits the second, 2 out of 3. Incline comes on with a full court press. So far the Wolverines haven't had much problem breaking it. We got it deep into Manuel Over to Chaz, who looks for, and it comes off his hands. The first Wolverine turnover of the half. They've still got a nice 7-point lead going on. 44 hits a nice little 15-footer from the top of the key. Closes the lead back down to 5. Oh, long pass over to Cade Brown. Gotta watch her passing just like that. Quick 2 turnovers and they call Dustin Dobbs with the foul. That will be Incline ball underneath. Boy, Coach Larson wants to stop his boys for a minute and explain how to handle the ball. We've got to control that ball or we won't be able to keep this lead. We've got a 36-31 lead right now. Just over a minute got in his third quarter. Incline showing a little bit more pose at the start of this. Wolverines did have a 7-point lead. West Wendover needs to get their intensity up and go out there and handle the ball a little bit better. Out for the Wolverines, we got Manuel, Cade Brown, Ernesto, Chaz Brown, and Dustin Dobbs. Incline inbounds it, and a quick 3-pointer by number 11, and just off the front, defensive board, Cade Brown controlling it, comes down and tosses an underhander up, and it's off. Incline brings it back just as fast as 44 pulls up for a 10-footer, and it's off. Defensive board by Chaz Brown, passes it back to his brother Cade. Both teams coming up short on those fast breaks. Chaz Brown comes around, does some slicing through, deep penetration, kisses it off, and just off. Incline back the other direction. Number 12 pulls the ball back out. Both teams not shooting very well this start of this third quarter. Down deep to 44, who gets his own offensive board and stolen by Chaz Brown. And Cade dribbles it out of bounds. Cade Brown, the senior, number 20, just tips it off of his fingertips and it goes out of bounds on that one. Back to Incline ball. And number 12 dribbles off his foot. Manuel picks it up, tosses it over to... Now, I don't know how that could be backcourt since he was in the air. Terrible call by the ref over there. Now, if he had been on the floor on the other side, yes, that's over and back, but he was in the air when he passed it off. Somebody needs to get a bucket of cold water and throw on that ref's head. And stolen by Dustin Dobbs, who goes up for the easy layup. Dustin Dobbs, who had 19 points on the first half, scores another 2, which moves him to 21 points for the game. 55 penetrates in and does an easy layup on the left-hand side. Lead is still 5 points for West Wendover. Plenty of time in this quarter with 5:30 left. Manuel holds it in the far corner. Back to the big guy, Ernesto. Deep into Ernesto, it goes up and puts it in. Nice ball movement by Manuel and Ernesto to do a 2-point play on that one. Looked good. The Incline coach isn't happy with that defense. That moves the Wolverines back up by 7. 44 comes up and under and misses it, but gets his own rebound and comes back up and under. Nice play by number 44, the big guy. Wolverines need to get a body on somebody and keep them off the offensive boards.
Walking.
Manuel fakes the 3. Goes over to Dustin Dobbs, who thinks about a 3. Smartly pulls it back out. Big screen by Ernesto comes in. Cade Brown with a nice 3. Just comes off the front. And comes off the foot. Controlled by Chaz. Long 3-pointer by Dustin Dobbs, who hits another 3. Dustin Dobbs now has 24 points in this game. Over half the Wolverines' points. And 44's bump, but still goes up. Still, the Wolverines have a 6-point lead. Dustin Dobbs is just on fire. Had 19 first half points, and now he's already scored 5 in the second. Back to Dustin. Long over to Chaz, who hits it for three in the corner. Another three-pointer by the Wolverines. That gives the Wolverines their biggest lead of the game by 9. Number 11 throws up a three, and that one's off the front. Defensive rebound by Manuel. Gives it down to Chaz. Walks it across the timeline. Cade Brown sees the lane, comes up, makes some contact. A nice rebound by Dustin Dobbs. Puts it back up. There is no answer for Dustin Dobbs tonight. That's his 26th point of the game. He almost alone has more points than Incline. 3:02 left in the third quarter. 55 does a spin move inside and misses it. Defensive board by Chaz. Cade brings the ball up, surveys the court. Into Ernesto. Whoop, doesn't see Manuel down. Dobbs thinks about another three-pointer. That one's just off. His first miss at the three-point line. And nice spot there for Chaz. I'm trying to see what they called. Out of bounds by Green. It should be Wendover ball. We have a substitution. Cade Brown out for a moment. Luis Perez in. Chad's struggling a little bit in this game, but he should come back. He's usually their high point scorer. Whoa, just off of a Green person, and Nesto recovers it. Long over to Luis. Dribbling across the line. Number 11's on him tight. As he penetrates in and puts it up. Oh, and it's off. Controlled by Incline. Nice little 10-footer by Luis Perez. 22 penetrates in, and number 55 tosses it up. Somehow he got it up and over Ernesto. And leads back down to 9. And Dustin Dobbs up. Oh, and passes it back out. Kind of wild pass back out. Dobbs was caught a little bit underneath the basket. Scores 48-39, 22 wide open underneath, and he misses the layup. Oh, what a tough break for the Incline team to miss an open layup like that. Manuel's open on the three-point line, and that one's down. The Wolverines are just dominating this team on the three-point line. Manuel hits that long three-pointer and gives them a 12-point lead. Manuel comes back down for a defensive rebound. Long pass to Luis Perez. Surveys the court, penetrates over to Ernesto, takes a nice little 8-footer, and it's good. 53-39. Their coach is going to probably have to call a timeout here pretty quick to figure out what's going on with this game. Incline has went cold, stone cold, and the Wolverines are just hot. Oh, and that one would have been good if it would have went down. 22 with just a hoper off that foul. He'll get 2 shots. Fouls on Luis Perez.
That's his second and personal 13 foul.
That's only the Wolverines' 13th foul. There's 0 on Incline at this point. Not a lot of fouls being called on this game. And again, the foul shooting rules continue for the Incline team with that miss. We got Wesley Mitchell coming in for Manuel Corella. We got a minute left in this third quarter. Oh, and that touches the backboard, and it's off of Green, I believe. He calls white ball. Nice hustle by Ernesto. Incline comes back with their full court press again. Dustin Dobbs brings it back up down the center of the court. Over to Wesley Mitchell, who sees Dustin, but no lane for him that time. Wesley at the top of the key. Oh, and bounce passes it to Dustin, who tries to pass back to Ernesto. He was covered by Green and tried to get Ernesto, bounced off his chest. Incline ball at the top. 29 seconds left in this quarter. Swings it over to number 11. They look like they're looking for a nice, comfortable shot. Oh, deep penetration to 11, who does a crossover dribble and comes up with his right hand. 53-41. 11 seconds left in this quarter. Down to 8. We're going to have one shot. Dobbs controls the ball. Comes up, throws up a 3, and that one's off. It's out of bounds. Should be green ball with 0.1 seconds left. The Wolverines still with a comfortable 12-point lead in this game. A nice hustle by the Wolverines for this quarter. Incline gets it, doesn't get much of a chance. Boy, now that was a good quarter for the Wolverines, who came out really kind of tentative in the first couple minutes and just sparked it on at the end there, with everybody hitting three-pointers. Dustin, Chaz, Manuel all hitting three-pointers to extend the lead. Some good interior play. Basically doing a good job on the offensive boards as well. Meanwhile, the Incline team went a little bit cold on that one. They're pretty capable of a comeback, though. They've got some good scores, and they can score quick. So Wendover has to control the ball this fourth quarter and keep that 12-point lead intact. See how they come out. Larson has to be happy with his team his first three quarters. Like I mentioned before, this team actually beat them by over 20 points on their home court, and the Wolverines just had a terrible game there. They've really come back on this one on the back of Dustin Dobbs, who has 26 points this game so far, and a whole quarter still to play. We got Wesley Mitchell still in for the Wolverines. Down deep to Anesta, and it's out of bounds. Wolverines have to control that ball and can't turn it over too many times. This Incline team will make them pay. They won't remain cold the whole game. 11 brings it down really quickly. We got Jake Palafox in and Chaz Brown, Wesley Mitchell, Anesto, and Dustin Dobbs, of course. Long three-pointer by number 11. It's just off, and a fight for the offensive board is won by Incline. 22 tries to take Wesley Mitchell down low, cut off. And Anesto steals the ball, and they go down the floor, and it's back to Chaz. Nice hustle by Anesto. Dustin Dobbs takes him, crosses over, kisses it off, and Wesley Mitchell comes down for the defensive board and over to Dustin Dobbs. Jake Palafox on the three-point line. That one's almost banked in. Oh, Anesto tries to get it, tipped over to Jake Palafox. Nice offensive hustle by Anesto to tip that ball out. Kept it alive for the Wolverines. Dustin Dobbs controls it at the top of the key. Long pass over to Wesley Mitchell. Deep into Anesto, it has some room, and he is fouled on the shot. Nice little fadeaway by Anesto, and he's hit on the arm. That'll give him 2 shots at the line. And he gets that first one with no effort. Extend the lead by 13. 6:55 left in the fourth quarter. And that one's good as well. 55-41. The Wolverines up by 14 points. Their biggest lead of the game. Oh, and they're in trouble. Nice steal by Wesley Mitchell over to Dustin Dobbs. Oh, and Dustin Dobbs sees it from the three-point line and hits that three-pointer. That gives him 29 points for the game. 58-41. We've got a quick call. The Incline coach has seen enough for the point right now. Calls the timeout. I believe Dustin Dobbs now has 29 points for the game. Impressive showing by him. The Wolverines are controlling the ball, and Nesto's playing well inside. Good ball handling by Chaz and Wesley Mitchell as well, keeping the ball alive. Not a lot of turnovers tonight. The Wolverines have won most of their league games. They're having a good run right now. Like I mentioned before, this will basically put these two teams in a tie for first, with the Wolverines with an 8-2 record and Incline with a 9-1. If the Wolverines win tonight, This will make them 9-2, and Incline 9-2. Dustin Dawes with a steal. Can we stop him on this one? Easy layup for his 31 points. 22 brings it down fast. 11 hits that one. Score is now 60-43. The Wolverines with their biggest lead. Cade tries to control the ball, gets control back of it. Long pass to Chaz. Wesley Mitchell in the far corner, brings it around. Oh, tries to pass deep into a Nesto, and it's tapped out of bounds by an Incline player. Cade will inbound the ball for the Wolverines. Wesley Mitchell comes out really quick. Manuel's in. Whoop, not a lot of people. What have we got here? White 5-0 with the push. He got a Nesto in the interior pushing a little bit. Immediately Casey Crawford comes in as a substitute. He wants to save him for the end of the game. We got number 11. Oh, he's blocked by Cade Brown. Nice touch by Cade Brown. Manuel travels. He's looking for the long pass and pulls that pivot foot over. The ref just happens to be there and catches him for traveling. West Wendover with a nice 17-point lead at this point. Still plenty of time to play, 5:33. Oh, and that one goes down. Quick little play by number 12. Cuts their lead to 15. 60-45 is our score. Dobbs does a spin move, sees no lane, brings it in. Chaz for a long three, and that one is good. Wendover is just kicking their butt from the three-point line. 63-45. Nice long shot by Chaz Brown. 44 brings it in, brings the ball around and gets two for it. That doesn't do much to close the gap. It's still 63-47, 16-point lead for the Wolverines. Cade behind the back. Oh, and loses that one, brings it back in and throws up a little circus shot. And then it's tipped out of bounds by Green. Cade saw himself all the way open in the middle and decided to shoot that one up. Cade will inbound the ball. Deep to Manuel in the corner, over to Casey Crawford, who waits. Oh, and Manuel saves the ball over to Cade, who shoots a long three-pointer, and that one's air ball. 63-47, 22 sees a lane, oh, and about runs over Dobbs. And it's a quick pass. We got a timeout called by the Incline coach. Smart move at this part of the game. He's got the game down within 14 points. With 4:20 left. Lots of time left for a comeback here. All it takes is a few bad passes and some cold shooting by the Wolverines, and this Incline team could be back in the game. The Wolverines have pretty much been hot at the three-point line. Cade with a rare miss out there. Cade, who's I think the high scorer of the league right now at 20-plus points a game. Having a little bit of a tough night tonight, but their defense has been on him pretty much, which has left Dustin Dobbs open. And he's came up big. Chaz Brown, Cade's brother, has shot a couple key three-pointers too, and Manuel. So the three-point line has been kind to the Wolverines tonight. Dobbs with some fancy dribbling at the top. Sees the lane and tosses it up, and it goes down, and they call it good. That should give Dobbs 33 points for tonight. Moves the score 65-49 with 4:07 left in the fourth quarter. Dobbs, that one's not good. Incline has got the ball. They've got to bring it down fast. Number 11's for a long three, banks it off time, it goes wide. Manuel comes out with the ball. Over to Dobbs, and it's hit out of bounds by Incline player. Good hands by him because I think Dobbs would have had the lane. Cade will inbound the ball for the Wolverines as they break. Casey Crawford puts it in, finds Incline off bounds, and 67-49. Nice look to Casey Crawford and up and over, and number 12 throws one up and under. .22 comes out, tries to get Dawes with some help. Somebody has to be open. Cade at the three-point line, tosses one up, and that one's, Casey Crawford tips it over to Chaz Brown. And we bring it back out. Manuel gets it. Casey Crawford gets a nice little inside pass and misses it. Nice pass by Manuel to Casey Crawford. Just doesn't finish it for the Wolverines. Number 11 puts one down. Score is 67-53. 2:50 left in the game. 14-point lead for the Wolverines. Dustin Dobbs almost picked. Sees Casey Crawford, brings it inside, passes it back to Chaz. Smartly pulls it back out. And we need to slow that passes down just a little bit. Dustin Dobbs again for another layup. 69-53. Dustin Dobbs' 35th point. Number 11 puts out a long three, and he downs it. Number 11 having a good game right now. Dobbs still, he does a reverse, which he's famous for, and does the reverse. Nice reverse for 37 points for Dustin Dobbs. We may see 40 tonight if he keeps playing like that. 71-56 is the score. 22 puts one in. This Incline team's not going to let it get him. Cade Brown brings it down fast, passes it into Casey, and it's kicked out of bounds by Green. We got a minute 36. Casey Crawford comes out. Good effort by Casey Crawford, and Nesto back in. We've got a minute 36 left and a 13-point lead. Wolverines have had as much as a 19-point lead. Brings it back out to Manuel. Long pass into Cade over in the corner. Back into Anesso, almost controls the ball. And Green comes up with it. They can cut this lead down to 11. And 11 brings it up, and he's fouled before the shot. He'll be out of bounds on the side for the Incline team. We got a minute 19 left. It takes some pretty sharp shooting by the Incline team. 71-58. The Incline crowd is starting to try to get their boys stoked up. 11 brings it in the interior, throws up a wild shot, and Manuel travels on the corner. Incline will get the ball back. Not much time, it ran off the clock on that one. We've got an exciting game tonight with the Wolverines coming up big tonight. 44 gets a penetration pass and puts it up. Cuts the lead to 11. Still got over a minute to play. And wild pass to Chaz. Back to Cade Brown. Tries to bring it inside, tries to do it behind the back, and we got 3-second call by Ernesto. 54 seconds left. We got under a minute to play. These guys could hit a three and cut it down to about 8. Number 11 open at the top and hits the three. Just cut the lead down to 8. Back over to Manuel. We got 38. Ernesto wide open, and he scored. Big score by Ernesto to keep the score 73-63, a 10-point lead. 22 answers quickly. 25 seconds left. All the Wolverines have to do is control this ball for the last couple seconds. And number 11 reaches in. And it's only 5, and it gets a tee. Not a good time to get a tee right now. It was a good hustle play, just got caught trying to reach in, and then gets a tee. So the Wolverines will actually get technical shots for this one. And also they'll get it out of bounds. This game completed should give the Wolverines a tie for first place in the league. Nice effort by the Wolverines. And great game by Dustin Dobbs tonight. I believe he's either 37 or 39 points, I'm not sure. Cade hits both those. Gives the Wolverines a 10-point lead again with 20.2 seconds left in this game. Dustin Dobbs will inbound it for the Wolverines. Goes over to Cade Brown. Oh, long pass to Dustin Dobbs. 15 seconds left. All we have to do is hold it. Manuel Smiley brings it out. Oh, almost stolen. And Dustin Dobbs is fouled. But that's only their 15th foul. It still will be taken out of bounds. 8.7 seconds left. 75-65 is our score. With a great game by the West Wendover Wolverines against the Incline team. Tough loss for them because they'll just lose first place. Dustin Dobbs comes over, smartly passes it back out as the clock will run out. Chad throws the ball way up, and it's a victory. The score ends up being 75-65 with a great West Wendover win to take a tie for first place in their league. Nice game by the Wolverines with Dustin Dobbs scoring huge.